Welcome to Unit 7. In this unit, you are going to continue to understand the process of the Action Research Project by looking at the second step in the process, finding alternative approaches to improvement. Now, the beginning and introduction talks about action research do not take place in a vacuum. That's part of what makes it such a real tool that can be used there. Your institution are constantly trying to improve, and this is the tool to help with that. There's no one way to approach it. So how do you choose that? That method is the subject of this one. Now the readings, again, action research, think, reflect, and analysis from Stringer. And then the craft of research, the reasoning, evidence, action research needs to decide among alternatives. And then the internet articles there, Argus and Schoen, this is just Argus and Schoen often work together, double loop learning, those. And then as always, the action research paradigm presentation protocol is always of value. We've been talking about the cyclical nature of action research, and this is a good visual representation of that. And of course, clicking on this gives you a good overview and guiding questions to help you. These are some that we actually use in your assignment. So the action research protocol is always an important one to refer to. In the library work, again, to prepare for the first discussion, use the Action Research Library Resource Guide, and you've been using that already, so you should be familiar with that. Explore how you can use the literature of your profession to help decide among alternative ways to improve organizational practices. So from any of the following sources, select an organizational improvement you found particularly interesting or pertinent to your specialization. So you're looking at, what's been done. Examples of studies from the Action Research text, actions from the Higher Learning Commissioner's website, which again you've been through before, and then you could use Appreciate Inquiry. So again, select an organizational improvement you found particularly interest or pertinent to your intended specialization, and that's going to be for the discussion in this unit. Now the assignment, the role of background data in the improvement project. And again, I do have the template ready for that, so let's kind of go through the template to see how that goes. You are going to write an introduction that states in this paper you're explaining the ways that action research use qualitative and quantitative background information to arrive at a decision regarding a project to improve an organizational process. So you're going to begin by introducing the project you've chosen. Now you are going to choose from one of these, from the unit second study, one of these projects. So you'll choose a project, you'll discuss, give a little sentence or two up here about it, and down here you're going to give the context for it and why you chose that, and the rubric criterion is always there as well. Section 2, considering alternatives, which is the heart of what you're doing this week, and here are some guiding questions that can help you with that and the rubric criterion. And Section 3, which chosen course of action with the rationale for that, and then of course the conclusion that synthesizes and concludes that. Discussion 1 is going to help you with that because you are going to discuss how better decision making in more well-designed studies can result from applying critical thinking principles to alternative approaches available for organizational improvement. So with that, and then 2, using the literature to choose alternatives, this is going to help you through this, with your assignment quite a bit as well. So great again week to dig deeply into the process you're going to be using. I look forward to what you come up with this.